Here we are with another headlamp to explore, the Wurkkos HD16, which is basically an 18650 powered version of the previously reviewed HD50. Thus it's a more compact package without losing any of the core features. What's new here is the interface, which offers ramping instead of output points. That's important to remember because if you look at the specs, they are not particularly revealing, since at first glance they suggest that this torch only has two main modes, low and turbo, which would suck. I think this is easy to rectify with an updated packaging layout, alongside the manual which states 2 clicks from on to activate the red light, which again is false. It's 3 clicks. So aside from these nitpicks, let's see the good things about it. The head strap is a 3-way design and also features reflective markings on it. As for the HD16, it's rated up to 2500 lumens in turbo for both beam and flood on, and 130 lumens respectively for the red light. All 3 lights feature the same ramping feature and you can cycle through them individually. The cell is removable, charging is done via Type-C with a multicolor LED for displaying the remaining capacity. The HD16 is made from aluminium and it weighs around 100 grams including the battery. Even the tail cap is magnetic, but sadly no power bank feature is present. As for the main light sources, all 3 are powered via different luminous S-series LEDs. The main focus for me is the user interface, since we have to interact with just a dial and a button. So, long press from off, that's the survival 1 lumen mode. Then any single click turns it off. A single press will take you to the last used mode, and then with a dial you can cycle through the lights, the flood beam or both on. It has a split-second flick to signal that you fully selected that mode. While on, a double click will trigger turbo mode for that particular selection, and finally a long press will activate the ramping, which is bidirectional. A double click will lock it from off, and then the same to unlock it. Finally, from on, a triple click will switch on the red light where the previous interface applies. Now here it is compared to my favorite ultralight headlamp, the Nightcore NU25UL, for a size perspective. Naturally, the HD16 has been created for a different category. What else? It stays pretty snug in a headband, but you will still feel the weight if you plan to jog with it. Given its ramping feature, the night testing will be quite brief since it just cycles fast through the bandwidth. So here is only the floodlight. Now here is the beam. As for the full power on with both lights on. Finally, here is the red light, which is more of a flat pattern. So yeah, if you want something a bit more capable than, let's say, an ultralight and small jogging light, then this HD16 seems to be a great choice at $50, as long as you like the interface.